Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this Thursday? Yeah, plain face today. It's Thursday. We are winding down this week. It's raining. Hopefully, everybody got some rest and restoration. Restoration, same thing, right? No hat today. I am going to let you do your own independent study 109, Psalms 109 this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just breathing for a few. Hopefully everybody had a great week. Tomorrow is Halloween, and I was in Walmart and I was seeing how everything was flowing. Like they picked all of the superheroes, and what was wild is the superhero costumes were the most expensive. All the other costumes were like 24 and $20 and all these other but the superheroes were like $19, no, $29 and up. And it's crazy because all of the schools decided that they wanted the kids to wear superhero. So it was like, do you guys have a partnership where you make us spend this money in? You know what I'm saying? Because even with the school list this year, I found it crazy how they asked for so many supplies. Come on now. If you know, like I know, I've been a parent for quite some time. They always give these crazy lists, and it makes no difference in the child's like curriculum. Like the child comes back, like they've written less in the last few years, and I'm trying to figure out why they keep asking for pencils, and paper. You're not teaching them anything that's not on a tablet or a dry eraser board. And the fact that you keep asking for these supplies, who are these supplies going to? Like, I don't mind giving supplies, but let's be honest, like, stop asking for things and we don't know where they're going. Also, does anybody still press that charity button when they're going through the checkout? Good morning. Because I don't. I don't know where that money is going. I'd rather give it directly to a person. So I usually like just leave the change or something like that when I go to the store if I can. Because sometimes I need my change too. Especially if you got to get on a bus. Which I catch the bus a lot because you get to talk to people. So yeah, I'm doing 12 sign zodiacs. I was going to do fire signs yesterday, but I got so tired. So it was like a lot of energy. And I had a lot of marketing to do. I went to like 2 different markets yesterday. I had to get the snacks for the kids' class, the snacks for my house. I had to like do some shopping. Definitely, I'll check your page out. Yeah, so it was just a lot, and everybody just seemed to be very somber. Prayers for everyone who's going through the changes of government shutdown. This is rough for a lot of people, like mail. Just even when you get on a bus, you could just feel the difference, you know. So everybody be gentle with everybody during this transition in time, you know. Do the best you can, and it's nobody's business. Remember, do the best you can. Like, as long as you ain't out here trying to hurt nobody, you know, just do the best you can. I was having fun on the I know, right? I'm like I was having fun on the in the ring community yesterday, like just reading the feed. Like everybody's really concerned and trying to figure out a way to where we can make the neighborhoods a little bit more friendly. Like, I don't know about you, but maybe this summer I'd like to sit on the steps for a little bit. But I'm figuring maybe I might be just fit for like a small town or like somewhere quiet. I need somewhere quiet because I got to get back to all this stuff in my studies and finish up some projects, you know. So how are we this morning? It is a little damp out there. Make sure your chest is covered, or you have something, enough layers on to where you're protected from this wind, and you're drinking something hot, even if it's hot water. Hot water is really good to drink too. Tea, coffee, less sugar, more fruit, more protein. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. My prayers to your skin regimen. I hope you glow, 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 glow. Yes, and for my beautiful men out here, I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel empowered, and I hope you feel smart. I hope you feel more smart than you feel macho, because machoismo is like dangerous nowadays. So I hope you feel more smart and more solution based and stuff like that. And leave the Insta models where they are, not unless you're an Insta model too. That's the disco for celestial love. I'm in celestial love with an Aquarius. No love sent from above, a love so curious. I wondered what it was, love making curious. Reach for the stars above. He loves a Gemini, no need for a sign. Your soul I can't deny. He's mine and she is mine. The union so divine. Yeah, I was, you know what? If it's not too late, I'm going to sign up. I might just sign up and do a performance soon, Why not? I've got things to do on I'm going to the pumpkin patch next week. I can't wait. And I don't know. I'm going to put my name on the list and see, okay? And if I do it, I'm going to record. I'm going to record my my performance. Why not? Well, this morning I'm doing all 12 signs, but I can start where you ask. So, any suggestions on where I should start? Last time I started with Aries. Yep. Well, I've already answered your question, so maybe you're not listening. This is my own personal music. This is not anyone else's music. I'm going to keep it low because I'm doing the 12. Okay. I don't know what he's talking about. This isn't a music request show. This is Zodiacs. So I've got the gold pink foil. This is the full. This is the full. This is the deck to go forward and take chances on life. Hopefully, you're not taking the wrong chances. Okay, so since we started with Aries last time, let's go. Let's start with the fire signs. So, because I didn't do the fire signs yesterday. So we'll start with, let's start by Leo. Let's start by Leo. I'm vibing out a little bit. So we're starting with Leo. That is a fire sign, fire sun sign. So we're starting in the sun. Big cat energy. Good morning. Hopefully everybody is ready for work. You have done some stretches, maybe you do pray, maybe you don't. Maybe you just meditate. Maybe you just organize your mind's thoughts or what you're going to do in chronological order. That'll help you get some things done. That way you're more prepared for anything that you have to flex for. I'm going to take the music off so that I can pay attention. Okay. In the name of Jesus, amen. All right, let's go. Scorpio. And this is your card. You've got the 3 of Hearts, Scorpio. I'm going to do 3 for the zodiacs today, Scorpio. We've got 3 of Hearts out first, the Hanged Man out second, and you've got the 3 of Wands. So we've got 2 3s, which usually means union, but it's a hanged union and it looks like it's a very indecisive. So are you breadcrumbing or gaslighting somebody? It's a dirty offer. Whatever it is, put it back. Nobody wants it. Or if somebody takes it, it's not going to last long. It's temporary and it's not going to work out very well. My bad, Leo. But the positive side for any North Node Leos that's out here, if you have a decision to make, you best hold it. This ain't the time for it. Cuffing season is pretty complex. So just know that everybody's safe from you as long as you take your dirty offer and tuck it back, okay? And if anybody offers you something, tell them to keep it. Keep it where it is. Right now is really not the time. We are going through some strange times. And unless the connection is genuine, I don't suggest you do it. So make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's, Leo, because there's a dirty offer on the table. I don't know if it's you or the other person, but make sure that you're with it, because if you're not, you're going to go through some differences. Okay, that's Leo for your 3 reads. Okay, after Leo, there is Virgo. Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Good morning, Virgo. How are you? Hopefully you had everything that you had to have. Some people are breakfast oriented. Some people are not. Some people are toast and crackers. Some people are yogurt. Some could have a bag of seeds. And as a matter of fact, I bought pumpkin seeds yesterday. That is vitamin A. I bought pumpkin seeds. I have no idea why I bought them, but now that I'm thinking about them, I'm going to indulge today. I have some errands to run, so the pumpkin seeds will be my company. Okay, Virgo, you have 3 cards. Knight of Swords. The Empress. Okay, Virgo. Good energy. Oh, then it's the sneaky bastard. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords. Let's see what this is going on. So you've got the Knight of Swords, which means that you are in command of things, but you're trying to cut some things. Some things have to be left out, whether it be you or something or some place. Something has to be left out. You have to change or leave a place. The Empress really resembles an idea. It resembles standing upright, being ready to make nurturing decisions and things of that nature. So whatever you have to leave, it needs to be a place of nurturing. So you have the 7 of Swords, and what I'm getting from this picture is whatever you're leaving, you're probably going to have to leave some stuff behind. So in order to make this change, you have to sacrifice things in order to nourish your higher self. Okay, so Virgo, make sure that whatever you're leaving, it's for the greater good and it's not going to cause you any rifts. But in the same thing, make sure that you pay attention to your health, because this could probably affect your mental health as well as your physical health, definitely your emotional health. So make sure you don't traumatize yourself, because whatever it is, it needs to be left behind. Or you just probably need to change places. You need to change perspective. It could be that. Whatever it is going to hurt you in the long run if you don't change it. All right, there you go, Virgo. So the message overall is changing your dynamics. Remember, this isn't rear and retrograde until the 9th. We already went through pre-shadow retrograde, which was basically preparing us for more losses. So if you started losing things, don't worry. Sometimes it goes in threes. You lose things in threes. They say death comes in threes, loss comes in threes. A lot of things come in threes. So by the time you get to your 3rd event, things should be going back into flow if you're doing the things that, because some people get the message, some people get the nudge, and some people don't listen. Some people are hard-headed and they don't want to change. They think that whatever they've been doing is right. But if it was right, are you cool? Because sometimes if you do things the same way all the time, that's really the definition of insanity. So let's just not drive ourselves insane trying to keep up with the same thing, because things have to change. Things, I hate it when I go to a job and a person says, I've been on this job for 30 years and I'm going to teach you. And see, right about your 15th year is where you stop being able to teach me, because the job has changed. So what are the new tricks? And then you've got a whole new set of people going to come in after me that are going to know new tricks. And I've got to be able to receive and learn from them as much as I've already learned from you. So you see, yeah, don't stay in that position too long. Growth, non-growth is not good at all. It's stagnation. Have you ever passed by water that was stagnant? It stinks. Rotten eggs all the time. Don't stagnate your water. Let it flow. That was for Virgo. Okay, so now after we get through Virgo, we're going through Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. How are you, Justice? Justice, Justice, Justice. I don't know if we're still in the Libra moon. You can look it up. Remember, I said that Psalms was 109. You could read. Okay, so Libra, we are here for you. What's going on, Libra? Happy birthday to anyone who's having a birthday, who had a birthday, and belated birthday. Okay, so Libra, we're here with you, and we're going to do your 3-card draw. What we see in symbology of tarot derives in large measure from our own intuitions. Once revealed, reflects back upon each us to further enrich our life. So you have gotten the signal to go and study. You actually, this is actually a card of discovery. So you might need to go back to the drawing board, because it's obvious some things have been passed over your head in the previous years, decades, lifetimes, whatever. Something you're not getting, and you're trying to stick to your own thing. So it's time to learn new things. Second card, 3 of Cups. All right. So you're gathering resources because you can't keep doing that same thing. I think you resonate with Virgo as well. So are you a cusp? And then we've got the Judgment. We've got the Judgment card coming out. So it definitely means that you need to gain some better perspective so that you can make better judgment going forward. And I'm not even going to go longer into that, because I think that is where that's at. All right, Libra, that was your reading. Okay, so after Libra, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. You're intense. Oh, shoot. For Libra at the bottom of the deck, there was somebody carrying 10 of Swords. So whatever you're trying to, it's a heavy change. So be patient with yourself as you change, because if you've been doing something all your life, it's going to be very hard to change those things. I suggest you keep a journal and keep a track of when you slip back, so that you can know what happened, so that you can start recording the precursors and the after effects of each time that you backslide into whatever it is you need to be learning to move forward from. Okay, that was finishing up for Libra. This is going into Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Good morning. Happy birthday. How are you? How are you, you passionate lover, you? Oh, good morning to all the lovers of the land, and good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you are loving all 4 sides of you. Oh boy, we have more than 4 sides. I think we're like prisms of some sort. We have, I don't know, what shape do you picture yourself as? I like to picture myself as not an octagon. I don't know. I'm going to think more about that. But yeah, Scorpio, here's your card. We've got the 8 of Swords. So something's binding you. What thought is binding you? Or what are you wrapped into? Are you wrapped in rapture? Are you in somebody's arms right now? Because Scorpios are very passionate. Did you have some birthday ex? Hopefully it was good and it was restoring. And hopefully you didn't have it with the nut, or you didn't get hypnotized. Okay, Scorpio, let's go. Okay, your second card is the 2 of Swords. So you're blinded by the light. Somebody might have got matized, P-matized or dematized, because this is birthdays in season, and this is holding you in rapture. So yeah, somebody is in love. Love, 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 love. And that is wonderful for you. Third cup. Oh, I didn't say cup. Sorry. Third. So you've got 3, 2, And this is 8. Okay, 328, 328. That is a number. I'm not sure why I like that number. That number sounds good to me. 328. Don't know what it is. March 28th, something 28. 328. This is what I'm getting. So you've got the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Swords, this figure here, wrapped up, Scorpio, we're doing Scorpio. Wrapped up looks like it's in ecstasy, maybe dematized, maybe pematized, because this is birthday season. If you have a Scorpios in your chart, you are very passionate, you are very intense, but that person does have to get up and go to the bathroom and maybe get a drink of water, so don't hold on too tight. Might even have to go to work. So let's not play around. Bills are still going on. We are in recession season, so be mindful with your resources, even your goody goods, one or two times, because you might have to get up and go to the grocery store. Be mindful of using your resources, overusing yourself, overusing your emotions. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Make a decision. Don't be blinded by the light. Make sure that you keep enough for you as you give on to others. Okay, Scorpio? So happy birthday. I love you with your loving, intense, passionate, generous self, but make sure everything is evenly yoked is the best, right? Okay, Scorpio. So make sure that no one takes advantage of your birthday ex. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Scorpios. All right, after Scorpio, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. After Scorpio, then we step into Sagittarius season. Is it Sagittarius season? Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, it's Sagittarius. How are you, Saggies? How are you with your strong self? You've got a lot of stamina and you can get a lot of things done. You got that go get 'em. You don't want anybody controlling your life. You don't want anybody controlling your schedule. You'd like people to mind their business, but you'd like to know their business too. Interesting about a Sagittarius, they like to be private, but they don't really need you to be private because they need to know how to construct their next move, right? So Sagittarius is a true and precise person. That's why they're always surgically trying to get information from people while surgically trying to keep theirs to themselves. They'll be telling you about everybody else's business and you'll probably know none more about theirs. Simple what they sneak in there. They tell you a little something, but they tell you it so quietly, you don't know if it's about them or not. Yeah, I got you, Sagittarius. I got you. I'm on you. So, Saggy, what are you up to? Thanksgiving is coming. I know you have plans. Sagittarius always has plans, whether they want to or not. It's always beneficial to a Sagittarius to have a bunch of friends or associates or somebody to harvest off of. Sagittarius, they like to harvest. They people collect because they need to have a lot of people because they like a lot of options. Don't know if the options are healthy, but they just like a lot of options. Who knows? Whenever they'll grow out of it. I say pick the best and leave the rest, right? Okay, Sagittarius, I'm getting to your cards. I think I got you on point. That's why it's so quiet. I think I'm really on point. The reason why people aren't in here is because I'm actually pretty good at calling it on point, and they probably don't want me to be the one to say it. All right, so I've got the Three of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, are we money watching? We're watching the money. And now we've got the Five of Cups. So there is an offer on the board. So you're watching the money. There's an offer. And the Fool. So someone's taking a chance. So to be or not to be, that is the question. If you just take this away, it just makes you think of Shakespeare when he did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to be or not to be is definitely the question right now. What are you being? And should you be it? So there's definitely an offer. There's definitely riches, but material gain, even if it's just abundance and support, or a new job perspective, or new even a new office, more resources to do your job. Make sure that the chances you're taking are safe in the long run. Right now, like I said, we are going through changes. I would hate to kiss a lot of butt at the job and then the job starts letting people go. and you don't have any like seniority. So keep in mind what you're storing up for, what you're building up for, and make sure that it has the potential and of stability and promise, because you don't want to take that leap and you've leaped into the abyss. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is your advice going forward. Be careful with your leaps. There you go. All right, from Sagittarius to Capricorn. No cap, cap, no cap. Good morning, Capricorn. How are you? You have Cap in your chart and Scorpio in your chart. Oh my gosh, I feel for the person in your home. You are so perfect that you're a mess. Good morning. It's a shame to be so perfect. You're a mess. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so we're doing Capricorn right now. Let's get your 3-card hustle on. Ooh, got cards popping out. So there is a Cap or somebody with Cap in their chart in the energy, making the cards pop up. You're so perfect. You're a mess. Ow, you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Yeah. The other morning I woke up singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama, I love a man. Put a gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's there. Mama, life has just begun. But now I've gone long and thrown away. Mama, ooh, I didn't mean to make you cry. Just thinking of the lyrics had to make me stop. All right, so Capricorn, let's go 3 cards. We've got the 4 of coins, which means you're doing good. You are reserving your money. You're holding on to what you got because these times are very uncertain. Trust me. I have Capricorn in my chart. I'm very frugal. I am not, because you don't know what's going to happen in these next few days. Up, and we've got see more into it. This also, you resonate with Libra. So Libra also got this card, which means that you need to gather more information. As you sit on these coins, gather more information, because that might be the best financial move for you going into abundance. You want to gather more information before you make a move. And now we have the 5 of Pentacles. So definitely take your time, stand on business, stand your ground. No is a complete sentence. As long as you understand it, the other person's going to have to take it for what it is. All right, so save up your pentacles, learn more. Don't just take anybody's word for it. Do your own research and make sure that you tailor your plans to your health, to your needs, to your site, to your bank account, because you're the one that has to hold on to these coins as you learn more about your options. And a 5 of Pentacles isn't a lot to work with, but it's not nothing. So it's half of a full cup. So don't be pessimistic, be optimistic, and gather more information. That is for you, Capricorn. And happy birthday to anyone with Scorpio and Capricorn in their chart, because this is one of these times where a perfectionist will go into an anxiety attack because they have too much uncertainty, and too much uncertainty is definitely bad for the whole entire collective. The person speaking to and the person's speaking, like, uncertainty and anxiety is not a good catch for anyone. So if you have Scorpio or Capricorn or Libra in your chart, gather more information. Information is going to help you going forward, as long as you use the information wisely. Okay. Tax season is coming up. Make sure that you have your receipts and everything. Everything is in order. This government shutdown has been like for everyone, and myself included. Everyone is being affected by this government shutdown. So don't feel like the government is only picking on you. It's picking on itself at this point. these government people have kids that don't work in government and they're being affected. So it's like a whole trickle down effect and we are all being affected. So that's a gentle reminder for everyone to be gentle. You don't know what people are going through, what walks of life. So that's for anyone. And we're still going, we're leaving Capricorn and we are going into Aquarius. Good morning, Aquarius. I sang you a song. Good morning, Aquarius. How are you? I think it was at 20. I want to say it was around timestamp 26 when I started singing you that song. So, good morning, Aquarius. How are you? Hopefully, you have all your files and things in order, and your legal stuff is in order because tax season is around. That's when everybody starts getting their stuff, and people start they start the audit process in December. I don't know if anyone knows that. So, Aquarius, are your ducks in a row? What are you doing? Are you keeping the business the business? Are you mixing business with pleasure? You know, those things don't go together. All right, so let's do Aquarius. First card out for Aquarius is Page of Pentacles. So you're getting a new and fresh perspective on everything, life in general, but monetary, of course, because that's what everybody's more concerned about right now is the coins, which is smart this time in this today's society. We cannot afford to be ignorant. Ignorance is not bliss in this situation, and ignorance will not bypass any of the consequences. So you've got the Page of Pentacles. You need a fresh perspective on things going forward, and then you've got the Ace of Wands, which means that you actually have the power to manifest what you need. You actually have the power to move things around if you should need them moved around, but just make sure you know that everybody's in a gentle situation, including yourself, even if you don't notice it. Everybody's in a gentle situation. You move too far to the left, you got to worry about this person's space. You move too far to the right, you got to worry about that person's space. So remember, we're all part of one working, fabric. If you snag, then you're snagging me. So make sure that you're paying attention and you're gathering your resources. And when you bust your move, you make it, because we're still in the age of Aquarius and we kind of have the manifestation power right now. Me being an air Theron, I understand with that. You have a big responsibility. And you probably have a lot of people under you, so you need to be very mindful with your decisions. All right, and you have the Page of Swords. So not only do you have pages, you have two pages and one ace. P-A-P. P-S-A-W-P-P. P-P-P. Hope you ain't got no PP loans out here. I hope you've got all of your receipts and everything together. So you have the fresh perspective to go forward, resources and all. You have the fresh perspective, or you will have the resources. Everything will be coming into alignment, Aquarius. Then you have the Ace of Wands, which means you have control and power over things. Make sure that you do not abuse your power or your access to things, because this can also signify a key wand, which is, the manipulation and the manifestation, or your body part, which also can manifest things, because this is what we need to be aware of. People are using their body parts for X work and to manipulate others and to future fake. So make sure you're not doing all of that, because we're in an extreme time where people are using any reason to go crazy. And for some weird reason, jail has free food and some people want to go there for that. Okay, so let's just not play. And then we have your third card, which is the Page of Swords. So that means you need to be able to take swift action in case the idea goes awry, or vice versa. You understand? So you've got the resources, you've got the fresh perspective, you've got the manifestation, you've got the control. You can give it, or you've got the manipulation tools. But make sure you're ready to abort if need be, right? And being as though it's the page, make sure you leave early, because there's no benefit in leaving late. All right, so that was for Aquarius. Now we're going into Pisces. Hi, fishies, 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 fishies. Are you a tropical fish, or are you a trout. Sea bass. I like sea bass. Sea bass is pretty cool. All right. Pisces, good morning. How are you? How are you with your sweet, gentle, no, not so gentle, sweet, enigmatic self? You have a way of making people forget all the rest of the background and just focus on you because you've got the gift of gab. So you've got the Ace of Swords coming out, and this is a strong sense of self. Okay, which means that you're really not playing these games with anybody in your circle, or it's emotional detachment. Either way you look at it, you're standing strong by yourself. Okay, Pisces, what's going on with you? Okay, so you've got the Lovers upside down, so maybe you're not sharing what's going on. You've got the Lovers upside down. That's Gemini energy, which is energy 5. That's a major arcana. So you're standing by yourself with the Lovers. That doesn't make sense, which means that you're not in love. You're not exactly in a love marriage mind. You're actually detached from everything, Pisces. What's going on? And now you've got the King of Wands upside down. So nobody's happy. Nobody's merrymaking, and you want to be by yourself. What's going on? Why do you want to isolate at this time? It is fall. Is it seasonal depression? Because I do know that Pisces are very, very emotional. You guys are water sign. You guys are the illusionist of the water signs. And just take it easy with yourself. It's okay to isolate right now. But you're very emotionally detached and you have decisions to make. And you're not really sure about them. You don't know what's going to go on as you go forward. And that is okay because this is the wheel of the time. Time turns, just like the clock. It goes around. The time isn't going to be the same all the time. So what I can say is if you have to stand alone, then so be it. It's okay to be alone at times. It's okay. Even if you're not lonely, sometimes it's okay to be alone. And right now you're so very detached. So in this time of detachment, make sure that you're supporting yourself, you're eating healthy, and you let go of any resentment because being detached and having this depression, especially when it's seasonal depression and with all these other things to add into it, use your time wisely as you stand alone in emotional detachment and let go of any resentment because resentment keeps your money slow. It keeps lovers away from you. It keeps family away from you. It just try not to crash out on everybody, okay? Do what works for you. Self-reflection and meditation would work. Nice shower, self-love, nice lotion, smell good, some nice what they call it? The sensory stuff. Yeah, nice sensory potpourri, some deep cleaning, read a book. I know it's rough when you go through these patches. It's definitely looking like depression. Get professional help. Medication is like my last, like make sure you're seeing a doctor if you do have to get something like that. But definitely, if you are prescribed any medicine, take it and just do the best you can. Surround yourself with people who support you, not yes men. You don't need anybody who's around that's going to okay things that are toxic for you. Have good, genuine support because when you come out of the other side of things, you don't want to have made any decisions that can come back and bite you in the long run. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to wish you well today and happy birthday if you have Pisces in your chart and you happen to be a Scorpio. Yeah, just take your time with that. If you feel that heavy feeling, go and stand alone. It's okay. All right, Pisces, that was pretty heavy, and that was not my energy. I'm going to push that back. That was not mine. Oh, man, I do feel for you. I do have a little bit of sprinkles of all the planetary charts, so I empathize. I can say that. I won't put myself in your shoes because I'm pretty happy this morning, but I definitely empathize. I don't want anyone to feel bad if they don't need to. Take what resonates. Okay, so after Pisces, we've got Aries. Aries. Yep, we've got Aries. This page is keep coming out, but this is the Page of Cups, and I haven't done the Page of Cups in a while. So this is the Page of Cups. So this looks like an offer. This does look like an offer, Aries. You have an offer out there. So what is somebody offering you? Judgment. So it looks like you've got to make a decision on this offer. Hopefully it's a good offer. Hopefully it's a cute offer. Hopefully it smells good. And you've got the Five of Pentacles. So you've got to meet somebody halfway. So definitely open up your heart, be more open, and meet them halfway. Do what you have to do. A lot of times we get so caught up in thinking that either the person's all that or we're all that, that there aren't things that have to be done to compromise. Compromise is good because that means that you can go in with a team. There is no I in team. So if you actually want to be in a connection with someone, there are some things that you're going to have to do. Never think that you're all that you don't have to bring something to the table. Even though you might be the table, sometimes a person just needs a good faith gesture, okay? So don't be selfish, Aries. Make sure that you're not bringing a dirty offer and no one's bringing you a dirty offer, but still people need to bring things to the table because we've gotten so caught up in like, I'm going to hold back to see what this person gives me, or I'm going to hold back to see that we've created this push and pull dynamic that doesn't even have to exist. We've all but destroyed the relationship with this push and pull thing. So bring things to the table and be prepared to leave it if it's not, the offer you want. Sometimes it's okay. I bring you a rose. I don't like you. I'm not going to snatch the rose back. I'm just going to leave the rose because maybe you'll remember that someone gave a shit one day. All right, Aries. So remember, an honest offer is a good offer. Be prepared to walk away from the offer. There's no good offer in attachment. Be prepared. Don't attach yourself to the result. Attach yourself to the journey. Rejection is experience. Once you learn to accept rejection, you'll be able to get to the exception. So that go over your head. All right, Aries, that was for you. Yeah, we need to practice accepting rejection because guess what? You're going to get to the thing that's really for you and it's not going to like be flaky and stuff, right? Okay. So after Aries, we've got Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, good morning, bulls. Good morning, bulls. Good morning. Good morning. With your business-minded, sensitive self, Tauruses are bulls, but they're bulls for a reason. They have to let you know they're about business because right after the business comes the heart. And they don't like to take back their heart. It's hard to take back their heart. So they've got to kind of see where you're at. And that's not cool because this is what I was reading for Aries. That push and pull. I'm going to hold what I got to see what you got. Bully, that's not good. So Taurus, I'm going to say, let's just change that part of you so that you can get better and more positive interactions because who wants to be awkward? Ooh, and you've got an Eight of Cups. So this is what I was speaking of. See all this good stuff that's in your mind and your idea, your mindset. This is the Eight of Cups. This is all the abundance that you could have, should have, probably do have, right? And Tauruses are known to store up their things so that they have things to offer when they're ready, right? So follow me. Now we've got second card. Second card is the Fool. And you've stored up all your things and you're trying to figure out who to offer it to. Sometimes it's best to hold what you got just until you make sure the offer is good. But you can make an offer in good faith. You don't have to give everything, but there should be an offer made in good faith. And you should be prepared to let the offer go and not take it back. I never understood the Indian giving thing. Don't give me something just to take it back. Give it because you could release it and let it go. Even if that's your heart, give it because you could release it and let it go and know that you loved in good faith. sometimes loving a person and then having that love, fade away, it's okay. It's a part of life. Some people are not meant to stay in your life. Some people are meant to have a season and go. Doesn't mean you have to hate them. So maybe all of this is your heart. And, you know, we get so butt hurt when we don't get what we want that we tend to let it linger, and that turns into limerence where you can't, it, it almost hurts your brain that you didn't get the result that you wanted. But maybe you did. You just haven't gotten to the moment in which which you can accept it. And we all, it's not just Taurus, because sometimes we have Taurus in our chart, we have Taurus characteristics. We can't be so resistant to change that it starts to rot us from the inside, because that's where you get like these, you know, autoimmune diseases and like stuff that you can't pronounce because you're holding in so much pain and resistance, and resentment from things that you don't let them go. So it becomes dis-ease in your body. So I'm just going to say that when you have all these offerings of love, because Tauruses are intense lovers, and it could go really bad if you get them in a bad moment because they're so intense. So remember, Bull, to accept rejection and love like no other, and also love the fact that it ended so that you can go on to love some more, right? Just remember to take it back, take your power back, and keep it pushing. People will remember your heart. Don't give them a reason to kick it because you got angry or you displayed some bad stuff. The memory's going to stick when all they see is that you just kept loving and going ahead, and you just let them go. Like, to be the one that got away and you're still a loving person, that's a flex. And we got the Magician. I already spoke on it. It's a flex. To have a heart is a flex. You remember the Grinch, right? You remember there are so many movies where the person with the big heart gets hurt and they start getting angry at everybody else, but then in the end they remember that they have a heart because somebody remembered that they actually did have genuine love. Yeah, that's you, Taurus. You are a lover at heart. Don't let anybody change your heart. And this goes for everybody. Right now, we're in a situation where hearts are going to lead, and we're not talking spades. The hearts are going to lead. If we're not in a place of love at this point, where are we? There you go, Taurus. That's for you. I love my new nails. I've got hearts everywhere. So that was for you, Taurus. Sorry I went in a little longer on you. It's because I am a lover girl at heart. And a lot of us are. It's just that we've been so angry for so long at so many layers of people not even understanding that it was anger, that we just don't like to love. We use love as a leverage and a weapon. Like, love has turned into one of those double-edged swords that stays sharpened. Nobody wants that. Give me a love stone. Okay, so going into Gemini. Hi, twins. Good morning. Good morning. There was a couple that was on the other morning, and he was talking about how I was giving his wife the I was amping up his wife, and I like that because why not? Good morning to you, Gemini. Good morning. If you have Gemini and Scorpio in your chart, you are the lover of lovers. You are so intense, and when you leave, they still feel you in the room. Yes, you intense lover, you. Scorpio, Gemini. Happy birthday to my Scorpio Geminis. And this is Gemini's reading. Let's pull your card. Temperance upside down. So are we staying even? I don't know. Let me ask myself. Are we staying even? I guess so. I got things to do, so I'm trying to stay even. This is a temperance card upside down. Good morning, Alex. Here he comes with the tablet. You're not going to have it for too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Yep. He's up this morning. We get up pretty early. We go to sleep pretty early too. Oh, shoot. The Queen of Cups was at the bottom and she was upside down. So I don't know about that. And that's Gemini. I'm still doing Gemini. I didn't even get to the second card. I'm going to put this back because I think I turned my deck upside down when I talked to Alex. So this is probably why I got 10% upside down. Okay, we're going to take it in the right side. And then we've got the 9 of Cups upside down. So this is not quite full. Okay, Gemini. So there's still something on the table that you're not quite looking at or seeing. There's something on the table. So we've got the card of Temperance. Mind you, I had to switch my card because my deck was all upside down. And we've got the 9 of Cups. So while things are looking pretty good, Gemini, there's still something you're overlooking. Let's go to your third card. Something you're not seeing. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely not seeing something. Something is being hidden from you. See, we've got the Temperance, which means you're pretty balanced. You're okay. Everything's fine. You've got your wings. You're ready to take flight. You're ready for anything. You're down for anything. You're like, your feet are on the ground. Your wings are up, which means you're ready. You're prepared to do whatever you need to do, right? So then you've got this 9 of Cups here. So it's not 10. 10 is completion of the cups. That would be the world. So now you've got the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups means that you've overlooked one of your cups. Is something going on with one of your cups? Something's not aligned, okay? One of your cups, Gemini, one of your cups. And now you've got the 8 of Swords. So whatever's going on with one of your cups, you're binded right now because you got to figure out what this one cup is. It's something you're not seeing that needs to be done, Gemini. So go back, comb through the details. One of your cups, is something going on with one of your cups. And when you find out what's going on with one of your cups, execute it with precision. That's why you have the swords. Execute whatever it is with precision that you have. So Gemini, I'm going to take my own advice and give you your advice. Keep yourself tempered as you go forward. Something you're not seeing in one of your cups, you need to address and execute it with precision. Okay, Gemini, take your advice. Take heed. Happy birthday to my Scorpio Geminis. You intense lover, you. So after Gemini, because we've got Cancer. We've got Cancer because after Cancer, there is Leo, and we started in Leo. Good morning. Good morning, Shannon. How are you, Sunshine? How are you? Nice hanging out with you the other morning. I'm so glad that you can come back. Shout out to all my subscribers this morning with your lovely, wonderful, beautiful selves. And if you don't feel beautiful, you better get beautiful. All you got to do is get that coal out of your eye, get those bookies out of your nose, and brush your teeth, and you got to start. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sunshine. How are you? We are going into Cancer because we just did Gemini. Gemini actually had pretty good. Well, I'm going pretty good this morning. Got to get ready. We've got this 8 of Cups. This 8 of Swords keeps coming out. I'm not going to take it because it just came out, and it's been coming out all morning. So if it comes out again, we understand that there's something that's being binded or blinded, okay? So we're in Cancer right now. I'm so glad that you can join me this morning. I was looking for you. And Puzzle has not been back. I did see that there's a brother on that asks where he was, and I'm trying to figure out. But I don't know who these people are. It seems like they may. Okay, so a lot of things popped out, and I'm just going to take it. 4 cards popped out, so I'm going to take it. 4. Shoot, not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 popped out for you, Cancer. I was only doing 3, but since 6 came out, I'm going to take it. So the Lovers came out first. Don't know why. And I can't hold on to it. So there's a Cancer out here. We just did Gemini. So there's a Gemini Cancer cusp somewhere out here in this energy. Good morning to you. Whoever you are, good morning to you. This is the lovers that popped out, and I'm doing Cancer's reading right now. And for some reason, you took two. You took twice as much. Are you a taker, Cancer? Are you a Gemini, Cancer? That's a taker because you took. I only was giving 3 cards, and Cancer took 6 cards, like straight off the top, just took them out of my hands. Haven't looked at these cards. The only card that was revealed to me upon that was the lovers. So the lovers was come out with my Cancer reading, and they took twice as many as I would have given. I would have only given 3. They took 6. And this is what came out for Cancer. So now I'm going to read the cards because why did you take all the cards? So you've got the 5 of Swords after the lovers. Cancer, what did you do? Now you've got the World. This is divine masculine, divine feminine. This is why are you doing a love reading in the middle of my 12 intuitive? Judgment. The Page of Cups, which is fresh, and the Sun is elimination. What the world is going on here? All right, I'm just going to read what I got for Cancer because this was wild. I only picked 3 cards for everybody else, and I'm going to pick 3 cards for Gemini. I already did. No, I already did. I picked 3 cards for Gemini, but Cancer took 6 cards, and right after Cancer is Leo. So this is my last one. So you took 6 cards. Just want to let you know, Cancer, ma'am, sir, whoever. Cancer, ma'am, sir, whoever, your energy is real strong out here. So either you're a Gemini Cancer cusp or you're a Cancer Leo cusp, but you got 6 cards out here. It has something to do with the Cancer, which is a water sign, which is a very manipulative sign, which is a very emotional sign. But it started with the lovers. Okay, we started off as friends. All right. Okay, the lovers, the 5 of Swords, which is this gentleman standing here holding up the 2 swords, and he has the 3, which signals he's already defeated. That we see the figures walking away. So you out here fighting for your love. Whatever it is you love, you're fighting for it. Then you've got the World. If you do get what you want, this will bring you complete satisfaction. I ain't no hater. Do what you got to do. If you succeed in whatever you're pursuing right now, Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Leo, cusp, or just straight up Cancer, Cancer is in your chart, Cancer is prominent in your chart, you are in pursuance of the world. You're going for the gusto. That was your 3rd card. Now for these other 3 that you just took, because apparently you're running things this morning. Judgment. So whatever this abundance, whatever you just tackled, is going to bring down judgment. Everybody's going to pretty much know where you stand. Everybody's pretty much going to have to go on and take their seat wherever they at. They're going to have to play their role once you delegate everything to where everything, because basically you've got it. You've got it. Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Apparently you've got it. 1, 2, 3. You've got 4 arcana out here. Very powerful energy right now. I don't know what your manifestation is. I don't know what you're doing. Hopefully you're not the warlock. So we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a fresh perspective after you've made your judgment. Some people will have to change roles. Some people will have to accept their role and their offer in your life because the world. And you've made the judgment. And then the Sun. So, hold up. Can I do it? So, You see it? The sun? Yeah. I had to be silly for this one. Yeah. So now nobody cannot see. Everything is being seen. None of your decisions are hidden anymore. Okay? So let's go through this because you're the last sign. Cancer, because I started off in Leo. And even I'm trying to absorb what I'm reading here. Because, like I said, I've been doing 3 cards the whole entire time. Cancer took 6 at the end. And all I know is 24, 12, 6, 3, 2. If you know about the numbers. Okay, so like I said, my last reading, this is Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Leo, Cancer. All we know is Cancer is the main dominating factor. The Lovers, the 5 of Cups. The Lovers is self-explanatory. The 5 of Cups, defeat and battle. The World is taking, defeating and winning the battle. The World is taking control. The Judgment is letting everyone know where they go, what you've decided. The Page of Cups is people accepting their new roles in your life. And the Sun is everyone knowing it and standing on business. Okay, so Shannon, back there, I think it was about 50, I want to say 54. Back in 54, that was a timestamp that was Pisces standing alone and gaining perspective. I don't know what else you have in your chart, so don't stick to that, but it is standing alone and gaining perspective and having to make a swift decision to abort. So that was what was in Pisces. If you want to go back and check that out. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. For anyone with Cancer in their chart, you've got the whole world in your hand. You've got the whole world. Remember, you're just a man, though, so make good decisions. But you have the world is your oyster right now. So Gemini, Cancer, Leo, the time is yours. This is your time. Be responsible. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That is Gemini, Cancer, Leo. You are in control of things if you have Gemini, Cancer, Leo in your chart and it is prominent in your planetary alignments. Be aware that we're basically the blueprint right now. So pretty much we've got the sway of things for the time being. Maybe it's for the day, maybe it's for the moment, maybe it's for the morning, but handle your responsibilities very well. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. When you lit that flame, I knew I had to hold ya. Never said my name, 'cause I never told ya. I like the mystery, 'cause it makes me bolder. Hold on to your heart, there's a part of me that knows your love is here to set me free. Are you here for me? Set me free. Are you here for me? Yeah, country music. Let's go. Anybody got any acoustic guitars? Let me know. Hit me up in the DMs. I will be leaving my email in the chat. Make sure that your subject line has something that I'm going to click on, because if not, I am going to delete it. I have been getting all sorts of racy messages in my email offering me sex from everything, including from a man to a woman to a pig to a dog. You guys are disgusting. Stop sending me those emails. I'm welcome to healthy emails. And remember to leave your zodiac, your name in the description. And what are we talking about? Okay. Have a great one. Have a great morning. Happy Thursday. Get your Halloween outfits out. Make sure you pre-clean them before you put them on the kid. Okay? Bye-bye.